There was no provision for a council of chairmen of the counties. It was not an organ of the party. It was an idea of Philip Odero Makabong, who came and told me that, look, we have a branch at the constituency level, but we don't have any organ proper at the county level. But that is where we have got the governors, where we have got the senators, and women reps. So we need to create an organ where these chairmen of all the counties can be assembling to talk about what is happening in their counties and advise the party. And I thought this was a very, very good idea. That is how actually I went and proposed this first to our Central Committee, then to our National Executive Committee, eventually to the Governing Council, so that eventually we are created formally the Council of Chairmen of the party. And Makabongo became the first chairman. But later on, he ceded the chairmanship to Ndugu Mwenyekiti, the chairman of Nairobi, Mheshimiwa Aladwa. But Makabongo then used that organ properly to organize the party across the country. The chairman meeting regularly to discuss issues affecting their various counties. So Makabongo is a thinker. Makabongo is very deep, even ideologically. You sit with Makabongo and you talk to him, then you will understand very many things. And that's why we have lost a great pillar in our party, ODM. Makabongo is somebody who is very, very selfless. The last functions we held here, when we were doing a membership recruitment, there was some kind of tug of war around here. There's a tug of war around here among the leadership here. Some people trying to push Makabongo aside, and I say, no, Makabongo is the chairman. And he told me, don't worry, we'll sort these things out. We'll make sure that we recruit members of our party. And once this is done, elections is going to be held properly. But I am still the chairman of the Migori County ODM. We have had time as a party about challenges. We have serious challenges all over the place. Some chairmen have defected to go to other parties. But Makabongo knows very well how to detect somebody who is wavering. Come and tell me, Bwanani, go to Githundareyo. My go to Githundareyo. My vangetar. My vangetar okunyal bilo kodwa minga. Makabongo knows them very well. Ungegi mabera hinyi. Emamiyo Odero Makabongo enga mutegno, enga malicha hinyi. Kuri wage chinko uno. Kanja huyo ni Makabongo tho. Akoni mangadogi mako te. Undo Makabongo be fitting send off that he richly deserves. Now, we are living in difficult times. There are serious challenges that we are facing as a people, as a country. We are facing these challenges, but these challenges are solvable. we are dealing with a regime that has gone rogue. You know, it took us a long time to come up with this constitution. The struggle to get a new constitution was not an easy one. We lost people in the process. For example, the people who did not want to hear the word devolution. And you know that we lost Odhiambo Mbai, who was the chairman of the devolution committee at Bomas of Kenya. Eventually, devolution came. But the same forces who are fighting against devolution are right at it right now, trying to undermine devolution. There was a team that is busy coming up, drafting amendments to various acts of parliament, whose aim is to try to claw back on powers that have been given to the county government constitutionally. So many of these acts are being drafted somewhere, and because they have already taken parliament captive, they are being passed in parliament without any amendments. When we were in parliament, debate on a bill did not have any time limitation. And you could talk on a bill for an hour, for 2 hours, for a day. So long as you don't repeat yourself, nobody will stop you. These days, they bring 3 bills to be passed in one afternoon. And the speakers are the ones who are doing it. They say debate today, a member is going to be allowed only 3 minutes. What can you discuss in 3 minutes? Is it with a bill, 60 clauses or 100 clauses, and you're being told 3 minutes? Why? Because they want to change this country and take us back to where we come from, through parliament. Nimesema bunge imehasiwa. Bunge sasa hakuna makende. And that's what has happened. So that now they are trying to take powers. Under the constitution, there's no provision for a provincial administration at a county commissioner, as a regional commissioner. There's no provision. The executive power in a county rests with the governor. The governor is the executive authority in the county. The so-called regional commissioner is still supposed to be basically coordinating works of the national government at the county level. But he cannot command the governor. He cannot come and interfere with a function which is being officially and legally held, like a funeral. We must go to court and say that this, the current structure of county commissioners and the regional commissioners is unconstitutional. It undermines the spirit of the current constitution. And then you've seen somebody saying that I will disregard court orders. That is the language you understand very well. Who are you to disregard court orders? We went to court, to Supreme Court, to challenge the election of the presidency. And the court ruled against us in spite of all the evidence that we put before that court. They came and rubbished everything. Hearsay, rubbish, and so on. That's what we said. We said we don't agree with this ruling, but we respect the courts because they have got the constitutional right to do so. You are yourself a product of the ruling of that court, and you're saying that you're going to disregard and disrespect the ruling of that court. We will not allow you to do it. Everybody must be subject to the courts. And you can see the orchestrated campaign to intimidate and blackmail the courts. You want to tell the judges and the magistrates not to be cowed. Tell them that we, together with the millions and millions of Kenyans, are behind you and will defend you. We'll defend you. If it will take a 1 million man march into Nairobi, we will do it in defense of the Constitution and the judiciary. So we are saying here today, as we say goodbye to Makabong, that we are here as a people of Kenya, and we are together, and we will stand together as the people of Kenya behind the judiciary. Yuthurwa, wako Makabong kawuono, banga bongo tho kinyuola, kinchan gi birthday. To Makabong omiyo hawi, higa ma wantie ni odwani jo ochung' motegno. Odwani ochung' motegno. Uneno ka nitie chandruok mang'eny kod ka weche mag somo nitie chandruok. Sani idwa kelo osuru kata mana nitie chiemo nitero gimoro ka cooperatives. To kelo gima iluongo ni withholding tax ni 5%. Juma mabiro wabiro golo gima iluongo ni taarifa maber kod ka wach mar uchumi ma Kenya ka. Wabiro land maber. I'm saying that we are going to release a comprehensive statement on the financial outlook in this country and the proposed measures by the government and what position should be taken, what we will take ourselves as a people, as Kenyans. We will release that statement next week. Juma mabiro brogolo taarifa Juthurwa. Manyiso ni wadwa luwo kanye kama wantie ni eri. Mekoro katieko tadwa wacho Makabong nyeje chama. Juma nyaka koro ncho wachako ma membership drive ka, adwa membership drive no dhi nyime motegno ahinya. Kijande jima mine odonje chama. Machelo bende adwa kele kari nitie kijana ma otegno ahinya ka ma wuod Migori ma wuod Raila luongo ni Junet Mohammed. En makanyo wechiri cha nyoro gotieno. Ta nyiso ni jogo ni wadhi nyime wadhi yiko Makabong e University Marongo. Kidagi yie. To Junet manyo gaje kod kuche mochopo nyaka kongo miluongo ni Inspector General mar Police. Mokoni yino dhi nyime gidagi gi yie. Omiyo kilo mos kuom Junet Mohammed ukao. Omiyo ka wacho ni Makabong en koro wacho in ng'ama wuoyi motegno kama dhi eno kaka osewachi mos no yawa madhi nyime kucha. Mos Jaramogi. Mos oroko wadga Gutu. Osimbro diel makomire rangau kinyuol gi masira. Imeso dio makasembo. Imoso tombo ya okego dhiambo. Imosi uta duto mosa nyime kuchacha. Inid mber inid ka wuoyi, inid kari inid ka wuoyi. Erokamano ahinya.